Hello and welcome to the Solar Energy Harnessing Suitability Dashboard for the year 2030. I'll be walking you through this dashboard, giving you a demo on the different widgets that are available and how to go about using them. First, a brief introduction of what this dashboard has. So first we have the header, which shows you the Solar Energy Harnessing Suitability 2030. Next to it, we have the planning area with the category selector. We have a total of 55 planning areas in Singapore. You can scroll through to see all of them arranged here in alphabetical order. You can select on one or multiple planning areas. You can also type in the planning area that you're interested in to see it pop up as a suggestion. You can also reset so that none of the planning areas are selected. And you can also do a select all, which is the default currently. Next, we have the key contributor selector here, which is all HDB, private sector, public service agencies, and residential sector. So here again, you can do either a single select or a multiple select. So for example, here now, all the key contributors are selected. Let's say I'm interested in only HDB. I'll click on that. And then only the HDB key contributor rooftops will be selected. I can also select HDB and private sector or any permutation and combination of those selections. If I'm interested to unselect the one of the selected categories, I can always click on it again and it'll be unselected. Let's go back to all. Below that key contributor selector, we have the total rooftop area of selected areas. So for example, now we see it's a 72 kilometer square, which covers the whole of Singapore. If I was to click on just HDB, I'll get about 15 kilometers square. Below that, we have the highest energy production by planning area, the top three. And right below that, we have the lowest energy production by planning area, the bottom three. And these are then dynamically updated as well, depending on your selections. On the left of the map view, we have the total energy production in gigawatt peak for the whole of Singapore in this case, because everything is currently being shown. Below that, we have the Green Mark Incentive Scheme 2.0 eligibility. So this basically tells you the percentage of the buildings that are actually eligible for the Green Mark Incentive 2.0. Right below that, we have the legend to give you a quick glance of the color scheme that is used on the usable electricity production. As you can see, only those buildings which have a solar panel installation suitability of yes are actually shown in that color scheme. The rest are all hidden in this gray area. Like for example, the touristy areas around downtown Core and the areas around the aviation like Seletar Airport, Changi Airport, etc. Okay, so let's do a simple demo. So let's say I'm interested in finding out what is the total energy production capacity of Tuas and also the total rooftop area. So but first what I'll do is I will go in here and type in Tuas, select it. The map will automatically pan and zoom to the Tuas planning area. You can see that Tuas has a lot of suitable usable energy production rooftops. We can look around it. And then you realize that in Tuas, there's only two key contributors, private sector and public service agencies, which means there's no HDB areas here, rightfully so. If you were to click on the private sector, you'll realize that most of the area in Tuas is the key contributor is the private sector, with public service forming a very small section of it. Next, let's try to go to a slightly more residential area. Let's go to Bedok. I forgot to unselect Tuas, so let's do that quickly. Let's unselect Tuas. Okay, so here we have Bedok, and I'm interested in only the HDB rooftop, so let's click on that. And what we can do is we can zoom into a particular location and try to find out what the full details are. So for example, I will click on this particular building here, which shows a very high usable electricity production. These are the details. So we have the solar potential details here. So the solar panel installation suitability for this building is a yes, as I described earlier. Then you have the usable electricity production in megawatt hour, the usable solar radiation in megawatt hour, the average solar irradiance, the rooftop area, the usable rooftop area, whether this particular building is a Green Mark Incentive Scheme 2.0 eligible. In this case, it's a no because the total rooftop area is, if I'm not mistaken, below 5,000 meters square. We also have the planning area, which is Bedok, and the key contributor in this case is HDB, like what we selected over here. So that was a short description on how you can go about using this particular dashboard. Thank you.